All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Coach Zion, a chief trainer at Digital Adverts Ltd. As I promised you that in only 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I'll be back here to see how we start our presentation tonight. Remember, today is a Wednesday, and every Wednesday at such a time, we have this meeting at 9 o'clock. And tonight, it's a very special day. We shall be doing this for the next couple of weeks to make sure that we understand the campaign which is going on right now. And tonight, we shall be having our CEO on the platform to give more details, more insight of what the digital mall is. But before we go there, let me just read in the chat room here a few messages from the chat box. The people telling us where they are getting us from. This is Kathy saying, good evening, coach. Good evening, Kathy. Thank you for tuning in. Brian, he says, I'm tuned in from Chireka. Thank you so much. Greetings to the people in Chireka. Kathy is tuned in from Mbarua, UNBS. Thank you so much, Kathy, for joining in. Kizenberg, she says, good evening, coach. All right. Then Arnold is in Chibuli. I can see Kizenberg is in Sweden. Oh, Sweden, all the way from Sweden. Thank you for joining us. Charles A is tuned in from Mbarara City. Thank you so much, Charles. Agent Wamala is tuned in from Ginger City. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Then Kathy, good evening, coach. And good evening, Emmanuel Wamala. Okay, Tekino Common says, let's do this. Ready to show you hidden treasure, hidden opportunities in digital mall. Live from Nyonyo. Invite massively. Oh, as the CEO today is using this one. This must be CEO, if I'm not mistaken. Today is using not the normal, the usual account. Okay, but I think according to this information, this must be the CEO. Please, sir, confirm that you're the one. Then Katende Tuahagamba Jita Tajuomia. I'm at ticket ready to learn as I'm eating Lusania in Binoa from Lutete Gayaza. Thank you so much for joining in us, and good evening, everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kankomao, let me mean business. Let me go to business right away. So as I've told you that tonight we are handling something special, and let me first give also the rights to the people who need to be given rights here. Agent Wamala, you are a co-host. Okay, you are a co-host. In case anything happens, you know what to do. You know what to do. In case Coach Abuze, Ngatashala Wikako, you know what to do. Then I can see CEO is also here. Okay, I can see CEO is also here. All right, also CEO, our founder, our guest speaker tonight. So you have given you the rights. And also Kathy, as usual. Kathy, as usual, the usual suspects. The one I give these rights. All right, I'm about to start. I'm feeling so excited. I feel too much energy here. I'm in Salama Road. Salama Road, Mnyonyo. That's where I'm close to here to the CEO. CEO is in Mnyonyo. Edi bubagaga yenyini jibabira. Zaidi kumpipi wakati kati. Digital Mall landlord Seta Mokono. This Arnold Real Estate. Okay, Arnold, thank you for joining us. Nafisha in Chengera, then Sendagala Julius in Mukono. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead right away because time is not on our side and we need to get everything out of the CEO. This is Digital Adverts Limited. Our presentation guide. I'm just going to do a simple presentation, and from there I'll be inviting the CEO to take us forward. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my simple story. I joined Digital Adverts on 6th of June 2021, and by 6th June 2022, when I was 1 year in the business I began with 100,000 as my capital. It gave me 14.4 million. Now it gave me 14.4 million only when we had only like 2 products. Now we are unveiling one of our last products in the company. We have 5 products, and guess what? Digital Adverts is becoming too sweet and sweet, too sweet, too sweet. It answers Okumpo Mela because I made this 14.4 millions, almost 14.5 millions from 100,000 capital. For you who are new in this on this platform, you will learn more. How do we make this money? But that is a preamble of what, in a nutshell, what Digital Adverts has made for me. And if you have any business in Uganda today in this economy where you can invest 100,000 and at the end of 1 year, you've made over 15 million, guys, this should be a nice business, unbelievable business. I hope we agree together on this. So because of that, we are going ahead to show you more of what this opportunity means. Someone said it's a hidden treasure. True indeed, it's an hidden treasure that many people have not yet discovered what this business is. So since many have not discovered what business is, we are continuing every Wednesday and every Sunday at 9 p.m. to explain to people what this opportunity means to you, because most of us, we can afford 100,000 to invest in business, but the only problem is we don't know how to do it. We don't know where to start from. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm begging you to understand fully this opportunity, okay? To understand fully this opportunity. That once you understand the opportunity fully, ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you, this year is going to be one of your best years, whereby you're going to set your foot into doing something great. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I will continue to tell you that I'm the chief trainer and I'm the head of sales right now as I speak. I was appointed. This was because of appointment. I began like you. I began like everyone on this platform, apart from the CEO. But since he saw my commitment, how I had done things, then I decided to say, okay, he decided to appoint me as the chief what? The chief trainer. As the chief trainer. So I'm now the chief trainer of the company. And recently, around April 1st, I was also appointed as the head of sales. So I lead into the field to bring business to digital adverts, bring profiles, bring surveys. And most of you guys, the adverts you see on digital adverts, I have a hand in most of them because I am the head of sales at Digital Adverts Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, I think and I believe I will continue to serve you. I will continue to make sure that I make this business fun for you, that I make this business the best decision you've ever made in your life financially. If you believe, you say amen. All right. I am not alone, but we have the head of the head. What is Digital Adverts? For you people who are new, you can access our website through www.digitaladverts.co. I have an application which you can download on Google Play Store and App Store. And once you have downloaded it and you have registered, you will be able to access all our products, inclusive the one we are unveiling today. Okay. So who is the founder of Digital Adverts? Is no other, Mr. Martin Musingozi, our chief guest tonight, who is going to be speaking to us this evening. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, what is Digital Adverts? What is Digital Adverts? Digital Adverts is a fintech online company. Okay, we do a number of things, but specifically right now, we are majoring into promoting other people's businesses through advertisement, profiling, survey, e-commerce, etc. The business was launched on the 4th of April, 2021, and the application was launched on the 7th of July, 2021. So we thank God for the past 1 year. God has given us success. God has given us victory, that here we are counting 1 year so far. And I believe one day we shall be counting 10 years of existence. And many people of you on this platform, you will be billionaires, not in Ugandan shillings, but in dollars. I believe. So we are not alone, but we work with the country director, that is Madam Hajat Leila Warigo, and also we work with Simon Ainomugisha as the public relations officer. Digital Adverts is fully licensed and registered in Uganda. So it's a Ugandan company based in Uganda, registered. However, we are expanding. Our vision is to tackle and serve the whole world. Ladies and gentlemen, with Digital Adverts, with Digital Adverts, everything is possible. All right, we have 5 major products, and these 5 major products are adverts, profiling, survey, pay bills, e-commerce, and more. All of this, you'll be able to discover more about these products, because these products are amazing, are wonderful, and they are beautiful, and they are doing us greatness and wonders. Now, today we are looking at the digital mall. They are saying it's time for your business to go digital. I remember about 13 years ago, one of the richest man by that time, he was Bill Gates. Bill Gates, he said, he made a statement that if your business is not on the internet, you will very soon be out of business. Bill Gates made that statement about 13 years ago, but he was like a prophet, because he said very soon, if your business is not on the internet, if your business is not online, you will soon be out of business. And let me tell you, this prophet is still working and working and working. ebintu byongera kaluba. People are business are becoming tougher and tougher. Ekibuga kyongera kaluba. But let me tell you, business is growing bigger and bigger globally. And how are they doing it? They are doing it through the internet. So here we are saying it's time for your business to go digital. It's time for your business to go online. It's time for your business to go on the internet. So that is the product we are unveiling to the world tonight. And I'm so glad and happy to inform you that you're part of the people who are making this possible tonight. So the digital mall, what's a digital mall? We set up an online shop and you sell to all our subscribers. We have over 10,000 subscribers. In fact, they are soon approaching 20,000. They are soon giving us that mileage of 20,000 subscribers on the application. So we are giving you the mandate. We are giving you the market to be able to sell your products. Are you selling shoes? Are you selling clothes? Are you selling furniture? Are you selling electronics? Are you selling clothes? Are you selling what? Are you selling napkins? What are you selling? Are you selling cars? We are giving you a market. We are giving it globally, whereby you can sell these products from the comfort of your home, from the comfort of your store, and you'll be able to reach out the whole Uganda. Not only the whole Uganda, but the whole world, because right now as we speak, we are operating also in Kenya. And in September next month, we shall be launching adverts in Kenya. So if you want to sell products in Kenya, this is the way to go. So we allow you to set up your shop on our mall, and guess what? And you're able to sell to all our subscribers on the mall. Then, are you searching for any product or service? Digital Mall will connect you. So if you're searching for any service, any product, we want to buy land, you want to buy a car, do you want to buy clothes, do you want to buy shoes, what do you want to buy? Don't search anywhere. Just come on Digital Adverts, go on our Digital Mall, look into the category you want to look into, and find the guy who is selling what you want, and guess what? They will be able to sell you exactly what you want. Genuine customers at Digital Mall. No. Digital Adverts is going to give it to you. Everything Digital Adverts is going to give it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. Are we together? Tugenda kola maduka ngosobola okutunda ekintu kyo ku internet. Abasewo ne banyawo, I want to throw some simple light here. All of us, we want to do business, and we go to Kampala, the capital city, or we go in our cities, and guess what? We go in the trading centers where there are buildings, where the commercial buildings are, and you go and rent a piece of room whereby you allow people to come. And guess what? No appointment. You wait for people you never made appointment with, and guess what? You sit in the shop and well and good, but sometimes you can go the whole day without someone coming at least okulamuzako okuberanga dokita, and guess what? No galawo kworo enchano gulawo, and the end of the month you have to pay rent. You have to pay rent, and many people in town have ended up working for the landlords, because you have to pay where you work from. Even before you pay where you sleep, before you pay school fees for your kids, you have to pay where you're working from. And many businesses in town have gone out of business because they cannot afford to pay rent anymore. So they have moved back to villages. They have moved back in outskirts of the Kampala. Abantu balina business tezikyali mu Kampala wakati kazi ziri mu byalo, ziri Nankulabye, ziri Salama, ziri wa ziri Mubende. Ekibuga bakiddu siba kuba tebagala kukolera mu kibuga, naye ekibuga kyakaaye. So we want to give you the city but in your room, to give you the city but in your place of work, and be able to sell to people in the city. Now, our CEO will explain further about this mall and how the world is looking like. But now let me go into what is the opportunity we have. Now, on this mall right now, you can set up the shop at only 100,000. You set up the shop on our application. Now, what is the difference between our shop and other digital shops? You have seen applications like Jumia, Gigi Store, Chikubo Online. People are selling things online, okay? Facebook, etc. But what is the difference between digital adverts and all those platforms? Let me give you a few of them before even I go further. Number one, once you set up your application, your store, your shop on digital adverts, you will not be required to pay monthly in this period, because we are running this campaign from now up to 16th of October. If you pay 100,000 and you set up your shop right now, we shall not charge you ever again to use our platform, to use our shop to put your products. You can put your products today, tomorrow, no choose display. The other day you change display at a free zero cost. Those applications you see of online, people are paying money monthly to run them, or 3 months or quarterly, to be able to be on those platforms to sell products. Number two, on our digital mall, we don't charge you commission. Some of those online applications you see, once you sell anything online, you have to pay commission to the company which is helping you to sell. Are we together? Number three, at some of those applications you see online stores you see, whereby you have to sell your things, before you set up the shop, they will tell you that to stock with them. Nti stocking otunda ngoye so kutetewa nengoye nga 15 ezabo piece bwe buti oziteke wano, such that when people order we are the one delivering. Are we together? For digital mall nebo banengoye bili, even if you have two, you will be able to sell on digital adverts. If you're selling phones, you can even having one phone, you can sell it at digital adverts, which is not the case with all those shops out there. Last but not the least, some of those are online platforms. They don't allow you to interact directly with your customers. They own the customers. For example, you're selling a chikazi millet. You will not be able to interact with the clients who are buying the millet from that online shop because they don't give you the contact of the client. So in case you stop working with that online app, the business stops because you have no contact of the customer who has been buying your millet. Ladies and gentlemen, on digital adverts, we give you access to the people who are buying from you, that you can even interact with them off our platform. You can talk to them off our platform. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't set up the price for you. You set up the price for yourself. That is digital adverts. So you can set up this application and you set up your shop right now. And guess what? You never pay again. Now, we have this opportunity we are laying out. The opportunity we are laying out right now is to make sure that we get 200 accounts which are landlords or landladies. Have you ever imagined becoming a landlord? Whatever the you know what that kind of feeling you have when you are the tenant paying. But guess the feeling of the landlord who is receiving money every month. You pay. Now, this time you're not paying rent for where you're sleeping. No, we are paying rent where we are working from. And digital adverts, we are looking for 200 accounts to become landlords. Ladies and gentlemen, this promotion is ending on the 16th of October. Once 16th of October hits, we shall not entertain more landlords. We only need landlords from this time up to 16th October. So what do I mean by landlord? Let me first give you a vivid live example. Have you ever gone to town and find a building? You find a person who is owning a room in town, rented a room in town in one of the arcades or malls. But inside the arcade, there are more 7 tenants who are also renting Amasa. Amasa. They are renting in the same room, but paying rent to a fellow tenant, a tenant who got the room from the landlord. So you end up like these 7 people, they are paying rent to this fellow tenant who is also having a SAP in the same shop. And guess what? The money they are collecting is enough to clear the rent of the landlord, and this tenant nasigazako ne balance ate yenga wakolera tasasulawo. Wanjawulo kwekana atya because he yafune edduuka nga mwetemuliiwo mwali mulobye najja nalifuna edduuka lye. Now you guys, you are renting from a renter. Like he's sub-renting you. Now we are bringing the same concept, but this time online. That on our application, people will be paying monthly to use our application, to use our mall, to sell their products. That every month, proportionally, the people who will join after 16th October, they will be paying 100,000 every single month. They will be paying 100,000 every single month. It means we shall be collecting rent from the people who will be using our application in general. Now, where is the opportunity lying? The opportunity lies that we are offering 200 people a special offer for them to be able to collect rent from these people forever. That every time they are paying their money, you will be earning some money from them. Okay? So, what is this? How are we going to do it? You come and become a landlord. How do you become a landlord? How do you become a sub-renter who rents rooms to these people who are owning you? But let me give you also this nugget here. You see, in these physical malls and arcades, if you have a room you have rented, that room can accommodate a specific number of people. However much the room is big, it will accommodate like 5, 7, 10 members, people who are renting on you, because the space is limited. Okay, the space is limited. On Digital Mall, our space is not limited. It is infinite. It is infinite. You can bring as many tenants as you want, 100, 200, 1,000, 5,000 into your room. Oh, what a marvelous opportunity. You can have over 1,000 people renting on digital adverts. When you are the landlord and you're collecting money from them every single month, that even if you die, your account will keep collecting this money, and you shall pay school fees for your kids when you're 9 feet under. You will keep buying food to your people when you're 9 feet under. You will keep making money even when you are old, in that old age, when you cannot no longer move in your town. But when you go to balcony muchalo, nengolunda antezo, nenga set ziyingira every single month. How do you do that? How do you become a landlord? To become a landlord, we have only two options. Number one, you're going to buy 20 activation codes. In fact, the first thing you do, you must have a shop first. You must be activated first. So after being activated, you need only 100,000. Now, after the activation, you'll ask to asked to buy 20 activation codes on your account during this period. And this is which promotion period? From 16th of July up to 16th of October. Now, in these 3 months, you will be asked to buy 20 activation codes. How much is a code? Every code is 100,000. And what is the use of this code? This is a code that activates a shop on digital adverts. Every code that activates a shop on digital adverts, it is 100,000. So you are requested that you buy 20 of them. You can buy one by one in installment, or you can buy them whole together, 20 activation codes. After buying them, we shall give you these codes. And once we give you these codes, you will be able to sell them to people who are renting on digital adverts one by one. You sell a code, they give you 100. You sell a code, they give you 100. They get their shops on digital adverts. But remember, now these are the people who are renting now on you. They are renting on you. So they rent a shop at 100,000, 100,000. They will give you this 100, and this 100 will go into your pocket. You don't bring it to digital adverts. So by the time you sell 20 codes, you've recovered your 2 million you spent to become a landlord. But on top of that, every time you give a code to a person, you will be making 40,000 from that person, extra 40,000. So the person will give you 100,000, you give them a code. But once they activate their shops, your account will register 40,000. So by the time you finish 20 codes, you have 800,000 extra on top of the 2 million. That is option number one. Now, you can tell me, coach, what if I don't have the money? The 2 million, I don't have where I'm going to get the money. Second option is available for you. What do? Go ahead and for you activate your account at 100,000. After activating your account, just go ahead in the field and look for 20 people in 3 months. 20 people who are activating their accounts using mobile money. So they'll go ahead, they put their mobile money, you tell them about the bit of the mall, and they activate the account. When they activate the account, we count that's 1, 2, 3. The moment you finish 20 accounts, you will become a landlord automatically. You will become a landlord. Okay, those are the only two options. You can buy using your money, or you can buy using other people's money. It's up to you. What is easy for you? Go for that. Okay, how do you benefit? Once our promotion ends on the 16th of October, every time the people you brought, the people you gave the codes, the people you gave your link to register on the application, they will be making your first floor tenants. So the people you gave your link to, they're the first floor tenants, and every time they are paying every month, you will be earning 13% of the money they will be paying. Remember, they will be paying 100,000 every month. So you will be earning 13%, which is 13,000 every month, the people you gave the link to. Now, the people you gave the link to, if they also gave the link to another person, those people they gave the link indirectly, they will become your second floor. On the second floor, every time they activate, you will be earning 7%. That is 7,000 from the people on your second floor. I mean the people who got the link from the people you shared the link with. And this happens only in case the people you share the link with are also landlords. Okay? Now, the people on the second level, if they go ahead and they share the link to the people on the third level, you'll be making 5% of the rent they are paying every month. that will be 5,000 shilling every single month. So first floor, you make 13,000. Second floor, you make 7,000. Third floor, you make 5,000. I hope that is clear. Now, I go into the projection here. Look, guys, here. In case you have 10 people on the first floor, the people you share the link with, and every month they are paying 100,000, it means your account will be receiving 13%, which is 13,000. The 10 people, that gives you 130,000 every single month. Okay? Now, the people on the first floor, if they also share the link with 10 people, there will be 100 people in team on level 2. Remember, you earn 7,000. That is 7% of every money they pay. So every time these people on the second floor activate their accounts or repay the rent, you'll be earning 7,000 from 100 people. That gives you 700,000. But guys, hear this. Hear me this, and hear very, very wide open your ears. What I'm going to say right now. Do you see the people on the first floor? Those are the people you gave the rooms. So you've made 13,000 from each person. They are 10, and you're making 130,000 from each person. The people on the second floor are the people who are given the link by the 10 people you brought in business. So they are 100. But in case these 10 people on your first floor, they are also tenants. They are not landlords. If the 10 people, they are not landlords. Okay? The 10 people you brought, they are not landlords, all of them. When you are the only landlord, it means these 10 people, they don't qualify to earn the 13% because they are not landlords. Now, because they are not landlords, the money which they would get is going to jump them and come to you. All the money they would get will jump them and come to you. Now, on level 2, you have 100 people. But these 100 people, whenever they pay their rent, because they are 10, they are sponsors on the first level, they are not landlords. The money, which is 13,000, that would go to them, is going to jump them and come to you, the landlord. And guess how much is that? 100 people times 13,000, that gives you how much? That gives you 1.3 million every month on the second level. Now, on the third level, there is 1,000 people brought by the 100 on the second level. Remember, the 1,000, they have to pay you 5K each. But in case the people on the second floor are not landlords, the people on the first floor are not landlords, these 1,000 people, every time they reactivate their account, they pay the rent. 13,000 will come to you because you are the only landlord. So what is 13,000 times 1,000 people on level 3? That is 13 million shilling coming to your account. Is it? 13 millions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you miss becoming a landlord, we have set up the platform for you, because now this is what they call dynamic compression, that in case there are no landlords in the middle there, the money will jump. You will not earn up to 3 levels only. You will go up to infinity. The landlord will earn up to infinity every time these guys pay the money. Up to infinity, not 3 levels, not 4 levels, not 5 levels, not 7 levels, not 10 levels, not 100 levels, not 1,000 levels. We will be earning up to infinity, and we will be earning 13,000 because he is the only landlord in that area. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been having promotions since the year began, since the business began. I've never seen a juicy promotion like this one. If you're an agent, you'll be earning 5% from every person who pays the rent every month in your region. So it will depend how many people do you have in the region. Do you have 10? You'll have 5K from them every time, and that is 50,000 every month. Do you have 100 in your region? You'll be earning 5,000 from 100 people. That is giving you 500,000. Do you have 1,000 people renting the room in your region? You'll be earning 5 million every month as an agent. Guys, you know what it needs to become an agent. Just give 1 million shilling and become an agent, and you have the whole district for you. These opportunities come like this and come once in a lifetime, and they make people rich, and others live to regret when they came, because some people see the opportunities and they take them for granted. I wish you don't take them for granted. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of my presentation. I want to invite the man behind this, the brain behind this, my miracle guy, the guy I will call my angel, because this guy, when he made this application, he would have conceived it alone and stayed with alone and enjoy the money all alone. But I have never seen a generous guy like this one. I want to say happy birthday once again, because this is his month of birth. Okay, I want to say, you know, it was last month. It was last month when it was ending. Yeah, but almost we are still in the same moods of celebrating my chief, my founder, my friend, Mr. Martin Musinguzi. I don't know whether, sir, you are ready on the platform. I want to give you this time, the time to talk to us, to give us the vision, to cast the vision more than us. I don't know, sir. Are you ready? I can see also Simon is here. I know Mugisha. Thank you, Simon, for joining us. Sir, Mr. Martin Musinguzi, are you available? Okay, let me look for him. Let me try to look for him. I'm trying to look for him. I saw another line here, which was like him. Let me also make it co-host. Sir, are you available? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you the man behind Digital Adverts, the man who is going to give us what really this business means, because he sat where we were not. He was there seated and getting this dream of creating this application, which is amazing. It's creating wonders throughout the nation, and very soon it will be creating wonders throughout the world. Sir, Mr. Martin, CEO Digital Adverts, are you there? Because it's time, it's high time. I want us to be hearing from you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat room, join with me and welcome the chief executive officer. Mugenda mu chat room wandika message omwanirize omugambe, sir, you are most welcome. Sir, you are most welcome. Sir.
Yes, coach.
Yes, Papa. We are glad and we are eagerly waiting to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, Papa.
Hello.
Yes,
coach,
Papa.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir, loud and clear.
All right. That's cool. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I believe you're all doing well.
Thank you, sir.
And you had a wet day. Thank you very much, Coach Zion. Webale nnyo okikubye.
Webale kusima muzeyi. Ensasula simbi.
Okikubye show, Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you for showing us money.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to take you through.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to be so brief.
We are eagerly waiting, sir.
I have a book here full of notes.
I know you.
about digital mall. So now I'm just confused. I don't know what should I talk about and leave. I need like 5 days. Yeah, 5 days talking about digital mall.
Sir, are you there?
Digital mall. Yeah, but I'm going to be so brief and make sure that you understand what is digital shopping mall. Yeah, it's been on. The campaign is on. It's moving. The digital mall is on and open. Yeah, but I believe most people they want to take what is a digital shopping mall. Some people launched our campaign. I mean, our launch. When you're launching the campaign at Digital Shopping Mall, some people missed. We were almost about 100 or 200 people who attended the launch. And when I was speaking, I tried to explain as much as possible about the digital shopping mall. And I'm so glad that some of people who attended, the 2 landlords we have got so far, were present that very day. And I want to, before going any further, I want to first congratulate our 2 landlords. That's Fazila Nakadoa and Anodi. So far, we have 2 landlords. We're looking for landlords, but we already have landlords. Even if we stop today or tomorrow, we have 2 landlords. But then we are not stopping. You have very many who are trying, fighting to become landlords. Very many. I'm always checking here in the system. People are missing a few steps to become landlords. And I want to thank all of you and congratulate those 2 who have already qualified to landlord status. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. But still, many of our members, actually very many, digital adverts as of today, like we are very many, it's a very big family. It's a huge family. We have over 500,000 registered members. 500, and you can imagine, out of 500,000, we need only 200 landlords. And when I was launching the promotion, I told you that as long as we get the 200 we want, we are going to close immediately. Though we keep telling you the promotion is running from 16th of July to 16th of October, 3 months. But when we happen to get the 200 landlords today, I'm assuring you that we can close the promotion and we go with only 200 because we don't need the many landlords. We don't need many landlords. Today I happened actually to meet some of my long-time friends. He's a very tycoon here in town doing business in Ntinda. Yeah, very rich guy who has been following me, posting on my status, Facebook and everything. And was like, you man, I'm a businessman and you know me, I love making money. And the truth is, I like what you're doing. I'm somehow analog, but the days and months I've been following you, I can simply say I'm now digital and I'm planning to move into digital world to put all my businesses. He's a very